Action. Okay.
Serious?
Victoria.
Oh, yeah.
Victoria, tell us a little bit about Mike's fire department background.
Well, he wanted to be a fireman because his dad was, and so he did that right out of high school and started around 18, 19 years old in Lake Havasu, Arizona, and then moved into Orange County Fire and will be finishing out his career in March of 2012, 13? Which one was it, Mike?
Well, March of 14, actually.
Oh, March of 14. And that'll give him 32 years on the fire service, which he absolutely has loved, and that has been nothing but fabulous for him and us.
Well, he doesn't seem that old. How come he's retiring already?
Well, that's what they do in the fire service. These guys get, work so hard and risk their lives and on the fire lines and all that they really allow them to retire early, I guess. I mean, I don't know all the logistics of everything in the fire service, but yeah, typically it's a 30-year career and you can retire at a certain level of your percentage of whatevers.
So why is it you're dying to move to Costa Rica?
Well, I'm not dying to move to Costa Rica. Now that you're putting words in my mouth now, aren't you? No, that is a dream that my husband Mike has decided for us, and I feel like he has worked hard all his life, and it's time to do something new. However, I have to say that in this journey with his ideas of retiring, this started probably about 15 years ago, where he would like to retire. So we've been all over the world retiring. We just haven't experienced it yet. He started off with like New Zealand, and then Australia, and then Colorado. So we've done a lot of different ideas on what would be the ideal place to live. And Costa Rica is that ideal place for us right now.
Okay, so obviously there's going to be some hurdles moving there. What are some of the hurdles that you foresee?
Well,
what are the difficulties that you see for you moving there?
Well, how much time do we have today? Because I mean, what do you mean how many hurdles? It's nothing but a hurdle. But I'm trying to have a good attitude and be adventurous. One of the major hurdles, and we'll be a little more serious, is my daughter, my oldest daughter, will be in her first year of college, and I don't feel real comfortable about leaving the United States and leaving my young, beautiful child here when she, I believe, will need some emotional support. I feel like I'm abandoning her. And I know that I'm not, because I love her dearly and she's my child, but she's going to need me. I mean, let's face it, she's just starting her life out, and she needs her mom to help her, encourage her, and give her emotional support, and that's going to be difficult to do when I'm in Costa Rica.
So there's no other family members here for her to lean on?
Well, not like, there's nothing like mama. Let me just tell you that. There's nothing like having your own mom there, and I plan on being close to her as much as I can. I think it's important. I think it's not right that here we're feeling like our lives are, toning down per se, and she's just starting hers, and I think it's a little selfish for us to be moving at a crucial time in her life. But hey, you know what I'm saying? This is a sore subject, so don't get me going.
On a regular basis, you guys spend a lot of time together as a family.
Oh, now come on. What are you, my counselor? Hello.
You go to rodeos together and all that. She plugs in all the time now, and it's just going to be a full-on...
No, that's not what I'm saying. Okay. But at the times when she really needs me, I want to be able to be there. And I know most people, or not most, but a lot of people don't have the ability to do that because they are living across the country from each other. But if I can, in my power, try to stay close to my children, I think that's my responsibility and something that I want to do.
And what about living in a small town? How do you feel about that?
Small town?
Yeah.
I think it's more like a village. You obviously haven't been there. It is a very small village. And village, I mean by And no disrespect, this is the thing, is these people are wonderful people, the Costa Rican people, but this is a lifestyle that I'm not used to. When I go on vacation, I love it and I have a good time and I'm glad to be there. I just don't know that I want to live there.
Okay. Do you have any concerns about animals with your family, as far as animals you guys aren't used to, monkeys or sharks?
Oh yeah. Oh well, yeah. That's the other thing too. I'm hugely afraid of snakes, for one. I don't like snakes, and I hear there's pretty big ones there. And also, I'm afraid of the ocean. It's embarrassing. I know. I'm not real proud of that, since I'm a California girl and grew up at the beach my whole life. I mean, this is just ridiculous. I can't believe I would even think to go to a foreign country like Costa Rica, where there's this beautiful water that I need to be swimming in. But I'm really terrified of the ocean. And you can thank, you know who you can thank for that? Steven Spielberg. When Jaws came out, it terrified me. And so it would be interesting to learn to conquer that fear. I'd really like to, because it is a beautiful sport, surfing and just enjoying the beautiful water. I think it is fabulous lifestyle. It's just that I don't know if I'm able to do it, but I'm gonna give it a try. But don't mark my words on that. Edit that out. No.
And can you share one or two things that you're looking forward to about going there?
Well, I might have one. One is being with the family more. My husband will be home, and that will be interesting. So that, again, he's been a fireman for our marriage, which is 20 years this next month, and I'm used to him being gone. How many days a month? 15, 20 days out of the month or something like that, that he's at work for 24 hours at a time. So I'm not used to having him around 24/7, and that is going to be a whole different element on top of moving to a whole new lifestyle, having him home. That'll be interesting, but I'm looking forward to that. So there definitely is going to be some conflict there.
And what would you perceive would be your like day-to-day activity? Your first year there, how do you kind of see your day-to-day?
Well, I think the initial first few months is going to be exciting because it's all new, and you're exploring and you're open to this new adventure. But as the months go on, I think it's going to get difficult. Grocery shopping isn't like it is here where we're at. I have to drive an hour to go to the store. There isn't, you know, a place to just go get fresh little milk and bread. They don't have that there. So, so it's going to be hard. I probably the first 6 months in will be when I'm going to be ready to come back to the States, probably.